Hello, Mr. Larsen. This is your HondaAccord transmission. Got it all tore down to point of failure, and I just want to go through and show you what we found. Second gear here, this Torrington bearing. All the bearings are completely blown up. There's chunks and pieces of them that we found right there. Here's another Torrington bearing right here, and this one's intact. You can see all the bearings are still inside the cage of this Torrington bearing. So this one's good. This one completely destroyed, and then it tore up the hub of the second gear, and then where this gear rides on the inside of the case, it tore up that bearing right there, right on the surface. So we're going to have to replace that case bearing as well. Going back through the transmission here, we're going to have to recondition the valve body assembly. It's a valve body plate. You can see the metal that's just caked on the outside of that fine metal that's going through the system. That fine gray metal usually comes from the torque converter. This is your torque converter, which is your power transfer, and the same fluid circulates back and forth. And so we're going to have to replace that torque converter with an exchange rebuild converter. We've got some more valve bodies that have to be reconditioned here as well. Also, we've got friction clutches that are down to metal. These clutch plates here, if you look, there's no lining on this clutch right here at all. Just down to metal. So the transmission got pretty hot with lack of lubrication and burned up the clutches. You can see how dark that fluid is. That fluid right there is supposed to be cherry pink red, and it's gotten real dark and has a burnt smell. I can actually smell it from across the builder's room as I came back here. So need a complete master rebuild kit. Also on the differential carrier in the final drive part of the front of the transmission, these bearings here are really starting to come apart. They're worn badly. That metal got in there and started chewing them up. So we need to replace both bearings on the front and rear of that differential assembly as well. So there you have it. We're going to have to do our patented hot flush, where we flush the cooler lines and the cooler and the radiator to get all the contamination out. And then we'll need to rebuild the transmission with our master rebuild kit. All new friction clutches, gaskets, slip seals, O-ring seals, sealing rings, replace the bearings that are damaged, recondition the valve body assembly, replace the torque converter, and we get this back together. It's going to come with a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty. And I'll get this email sent off to here shortly, and probably about 30 minutes after that, I'll get you emailed a written estimate itemizing the parts and the labor to do this repair. There you have it, Mr. Larsen. I'll get back with you shortly, and I'll give you a call when I get that email to you.